Southwest Key has been housing immigrant children here for at least 4 years. And the company does try to keep as low a profile as possible. But an operation like this does generate a paper trail, and it offers some insight into what goes on here. Southwest Key began housing children at this complex in 2014 when a surge of unaccompanied minors challenged the government's ability to house them. This is video from that time. The buildings were a motel, then student housing before Southwest Key leased them and set up the programs for immigrant children. The company releases almost no details on its operation, but the city of Tucson issued certificates of occupancy that approve the buildings for roughly 325 residents. We know Southwest Key has at least one other facility in the Phoenix area. The programs qualify for federal school breakfast and lunch programs administered by the Arizona Department of Education. That agency says it channeled more than $2.1 million to Southwest Key for food programs at its Arizona facilities. Southwest Key's own job postings show hiring to support medical care, security, and education. The posting for lead teacher calls for assessing a child's academic status within 3 days of his or her arrival, with another assessment at 45 days. The lead teacher is to review and approve lesson plans by other educators at the shelter. The job description for youth care worker calls for those employees to care for the health and welfare of the children, help with vocational education, and help plan trips to parks, museums, and movies. The youth care worker must also be prepared to supervise clients from 0 to 17 years in age and to, quote, apply Southwest Key approved restraint techniques and otherwise manage or coerce the full weight of an adolescent. Caseworkers are expected to help educate the children on their rights and develop, quote, documentation to reunify youth with family in their home countries or in the United States as deemed applicable. Craig Smith, KGUN 9 on your side.